Hello and good evening to everyone. I'm hoping that tonight, this evening session, will be a very good time for us. I planned this session especially for children, whether you're going to hear the story that I have prepared as a bedtime story, or maybe you will listen to it when it's being played for you at school. I hope that this will be a good time to reflect on our lives as well and how to be wise. Now, this is the first evening, and I would really appreciate if you could ask your parents or your teachers to tell me how I can do it in a better way. Maybe you would like to share some of your stories. So I'll be very grateful if you would ask someone to contact me and let me know about it. Now, for tonight, the story that I have chosen is called A Wolf and Seven Goats. This is the story. Once there lived a goat along with her 7 kids near a forest. She loved her kids very much. One day, while the goat was going to collect food for her kids, she said to them, "Kids, I am going to the forest to bring food. You should not quarrel. And listen, do not open the door for anyone except me. The wolf always eyes you greedily." She kissed her kids and bade goodbye. The wolf was already waiting for the goat to depart. He was very fond on the lamb's flesh. He went to the hut of the goat and knocked at the door. "Hello, kids. Here is your mother. Open the door. I have brought food, good food for you." The kids were intelligent. They recognized the voice of the wolf and said, "Oh, wicked wolf! Do not try to fool us. Go away." Then the wolf practiced speaking like the goat and came again. This time he spoke in a loud voice. "Hello, kids. Open the door. It is your mother here. Be quick." The kids were intelligent. They peeped through the magic glass of the door cautiously. Seeing the feet of the wolf, they said, "No, we will not open the door. We have recognized you. Your feet are different from those of our mothers. The color of her feet is white." Hearing the kids made the wolf go to a grocer's shop and ask him to cover his feet by the white flour. The shopkeeper was surprised to hear the strange demand of the wolf, but out of fear he sprinkled some flour on his feet. Thus the feet of the wolf became white. He came back to the hut of the goat and knocked at the door. "Hello, dear children, I have come. Open the door quickly." The kids peeped through the magic glass and found the color of the feet white. They opened the door, but seeing the wolf made them run here and there to save their lives. Some went under the bed, while some hid behind the curtains. But the cunning wolf caught and ate up all of them except one, who had hidden himself in the big clock of the house. The wolf just could not guess the hideout. After some time, when the goat returned to the hut, she was surprised to see the door wide open. She had thought that the kids would be very happy to eat the fresh food. But her happiness vanished soon. She found that the whole house had been ransacked, and none of her kids could be seen. She wept and cried bitterly and said, "Oh, kids, what happened to you all? Why did you open the door for a stranger? The wolf has won the fight, and I have lost to him." At this moment, the kid who was inside the cloak spoke. "Mother, are you listening to me? The youngest of all, take me out of the cloak." The goat immediately picked her little kid and kissed her again and again. The kid narrated the whole incident. Then they heard the snoring of the wolf. The goat said, "It appears that the wolf is still here. Bring the long scissors." At this moment, the kid brought the scissors. They both went to the garden. They found the wolf sleeping there. The goat went up to the wolf slowly and cut open his belly. She found the kids alive and took them out one by one from the wolf's belly. The goat hugged the kids warmly. Then she asked all the kids to fill stones in his belly. They all picked big stones and put them in the wolf's stomach. Thereafter, the goat stitched the belly and they all came back to their hut. Soon the wolf awoke and felt thirsty. He got up and went to the well to drink water. As there were stones in his belly, he could not balance himself and fell into the well with a loud noise. He died by drowning in the deep water. The goat and her kids were observing everything from the window. Now they all came out of the hut and danced. They needn't be afraid of the wolf anymore. The end. I hope that you liked this story. I liked it very much. And I think that there is some wisdom in this story. And I also think that the story about the wolf and the lambs is hidden somewhere in the Bible. So now, before you go to bed, you can think about it. You can pray to God that He might always give you wisdom to stay safe. And also, you might think about where in the Bible there is a story about wolf and lambs. And as I said at the beginning, if you would like to hear different stories, or maybe you would like to share your own stories that you like very much, ask your parents or your teachers to contact me. The contact is on the website. And then next week, I can be reading one of your stories. So I hope that you will have very good sleep and good night. God bless.